Okay. So, let's see. Samael, you are first. What would you like to do?
Okay. These are each, what, 5 feet?
Yep, each square is 5 foot.
Okay. Well, I can't get to it. Guess I'm gonna move forward here and then sort of take a ready action, I guess, or defense. Can you do a defensive action?
Yes, I believe you can fall into a defensive stance as movement. Give me a moment. As your ability. Boop, boop, boop. It's here. You can dodge. Until the start of your next turn, any attack roll made against you has disadvantage if you can see the attacker and you make a dexterity saving throws with advantage. But you don't attack.
Okay, I'm going to do that then.
Okay, so you're taking your opportunity to dodge. Alright, what else? Let's see. So then it would be Hilga, who throws her torch into this square right here and proceeds to move up into a defensive stance. So she's also going to dodge. Sparrow?
You said the torch is where?
Right now. Basically enough to light the room. She throws it up on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
How high does that platform go up? Like,
It's just another 5 feet. It's just 5 foot up.
Okay.
It's not like a pyramid ziggurat or anything like that.
Okay.
Ziggurat, that thing.
Ziggurat?
Ziggy, ziggy, zag. Oi, oi, oi.
Ziggy Zumba? No?
I feel like we
okay,
should be
just me.
singing the Time Warp if we keep saying these things.
Ziggy Zumba, Zumba, no, okay. I'm not biased, I swear. Okay,
Oh, jeez. Oh my god, my mom scared the shit out of me.
They tend to do that, yes. I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And, I'm going to... I'm gonna draw my rapier and I guess also get rid... Well, actually, no. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. I guess I can't hide because Hilga is the same. Can I use Hilga for cover?
No.
Use Hilga's
Damn it.
stupid shield.
Especially not to hide, because if you're just hiding behind somebody while you're trying to fight them, I mean...
Yeah. Halflings have a specific, I think, racial ability that's do that.
Yeah, they do that. Okay. I'm gonna move there, draw my rapier, and get into a defensive... Well, a ready action to dodge.
Okie dokie.
Dodge the things.
Estbern.
Estbern, what am I gonna do? These are the questions.
These are the big questions.
Can I make an investigation check?
You would
to
have to
see
get...
if I can.
You would have to get much closer to it.
How close are we talking? Like, I'm gonna get stomped on close?
We're talking pretty close.
I'm gonna hold off on that then.
You can do a perception check to see what you can see from 40 feet away, but it's up to
Nah.
you.
I'll move over here and like in this corner, if that's chill.
Yep.
And then ready my action to throw a vial of acid at the thing if it charges one of my compatriots or me.
Do you still have vials? I thought you used both of them last
It's
game.
the cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's just like the little, like the tiny
The weak
bottle of
acid. It's not the good stuff.
not the fun one.
Okay. Alright, I'll allow it. Not like I can say no, but... Alright, Estella.
Why is like nobody attacking? Wait, no. Okay, it's my turn, yeah.
Why is nobody attacking? I don't know.
Because I don't want to draw its ire because I'm squishy.
Well, that is what I have to do then, because that is what my class is to draw ire, and then hopefully I die from it. Alright, I'm gonna attack it with a fireball, because no one's doing anything.
Okay.
Alright.
Afraid boo.
Mmm.
Nice.
Hit it.
Yeah, you hit it square in the head.
It's really freaking high.
So how would you like to hit it?
Good stuff.
I want to see if I could target one of the armed wings.
Okay. So go ahead and describe it. So you successfully managed to get the damage onto it.
Oh, I get to describe my action of throwing fire at the thing.
Mm-hmm. If you guys successfully hit your target, you can go ahead and successfully describe it. Just as I will let you know if there's any keywords, like if you lop off a limb or something like that. But you do damage it.
All right. So yeah, noticing that everyone's running their attack and knowing that she's a close range kind of person, she's gonna throw a fireball at it and aim for probably one of the bigger arms where the joint is, and just hope that it hits. She really doesn't want to be in this room right now.
Okay, so the sarcophagus pulls its two arms on that side up into the barest description of the block, because she was watching everybody, and you kind of came out of nowhere, and you see the fire itself splash against the bronze plates, and you see a little bit of armor just from the sheer intensity of the heat start to melt and fall off in bronze rivulets. As it splashes and cools against the stone, it leaves a very harsh scorch in the air. Congratulations, good hit.
Wait, so literally it like melted?
Yeah, if you get metal hot enough, it will melt. So these bronze plates, the bronze plates themselves have not melted, but the points where you've hit it are starting to melt off.
Oh,
basically,
okay.
You got a good hit on it.
Sweet. And now I'm gonna do this to I'm like,
Stella.
Okay, so the sarcophagus, you don't see a mouth move or any type of speaker or anything on it, but you feel the screaming impact all around you again as another kick of dust comes up in a sound, a shockwave from around it as it fills the air with this unearthly scream, and it starts skittering over here.
So my shirt's going down.
Yeah.
Does
So
that trigger the reaction the action I'd ready?
how far is your reaction?
60 feet.
So yes, it would.
Cool.
Go ahead and make your attack.
Let's see. I shall. It is gonna be a DC 13 Dex save.
You
save
did.
against
For 1 damage.
a grand total of 1 damage.
All right. Let's see here then. You said it's a dex save.
Yep.
All right. So no, it hits. As it starts skittering, it lost track of you in the gloom, and you manage to fling a small vial of acid onto its legs as it skitters by. And it doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can kind of see again the bronze is starting to melt a little bit from
You might have ruined some of the action in the Bronx.
Yeah, that's about it.
I'm contributing.
Yay, me too, high five!
I don't know, 10 damage is not...
Yeah,
not
10
to
damage is a
scoff
lot.
at.
Yeah, you maxed out a firebolt.
Okay, so Hilga tries to get into a defensive stance and goes up against the sarcophagus, but all 4 arms start lashing out as it tries to skewer her to the best of its abilities. She's also, because she did the dodge action, she's rolling her lowest, so the attack is 14. It does hit, does 6 damage against Hilga. So the you hear the ripping of flesh and the ripping of clothing as the almost all 4 of the appendages landed their razor sharp claws on her, and she tries to fight it off, but it's not quite successful. She kind of falls down to one knee as she weathers the attack. You notice that Sparrow, as you're watching this and trying to get in a better position to assist, you do notice that one of the appendages, its wrist unlocks, and it points at you as the hand starts to fall away, and you notice that there's a hollow tube on the inside of it. What's your DC? What's your...
My DC?
Yeah, what's your AC?
My AC, not my DC.
It hits.
AC/DC. 14.
All right, so you look up just in time, and as you finally piece it together, as the dart flies out of the gun and impacts you right on your thigh. So take 6 damage from it.
I don't get a disadvantage?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I don't know why that was.
Who gets disadvantage?
She does.
Yep.
Why?
The sarcophagus got disadvantage against me because I took a readied stance. Or
There
defensive
we go.
action.
You dodged?
Yep. So it's a 20. So it's
I
still
tried.
hits. It's a good thought. I'm sorry, I forgot that setting was automatically set. So, but yep. So take 6 damage,
Okay.
and that's the sarcophagus's turn. So we go back up to Samael.
All right. Well, let's see if we can. I'm gonna walk up to it and take a swing at it.
Okay, by all means, do so.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Okay, here
Sparrow did.
Sparrow did. Yep.
Okay, we're
I am a sparrow.
Oh, I'm
sorry.
not
I'm still
gonna
having
Oh
trouble
man.
with y'all's voices.
So
It's okay.
he so as Samael rushes up, brings his long sword to bear, the sarcophagus simply backhands the sword, the flat side of the sword, so that it misses its mark. And then it would be Hilda. She's going to she's going to disengage, and she's going to pull to the back because she's been absolutely just pouring blood out of the front of her suit. She's trying very hard to keep it in her body at this point.
Run away!
So she pulls a disengage action, and she's actually going to kind of sit back and support for a moment and wait for an opening. Sparrow?
Okay. Does this thing have reach? Am I going to provoke an opportunity attack if I move?
Will you?
One way to find out.
Do it.
Here. And then,
Ah,
and then
someone else
into
hiding behind me.
engage. Into engage with my rapier.
Okay.
Because there is a enemy of the target within 5 feet of it who does not have disadvantage, my sneak attack damage will still go off without me being hidden.
All right.
You also don't have to move all the way around to do that. There needs to be someone next to your target, not next to you.
Correct.
Unless you
I
want to be
know,
there, just don't.
But I'm trying to do that for a reason.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure you know.
Yes, I have a reason. I promise I'm not crazy. Well, I am crazy, but not right now. I'm guessing I don't hit.
No, you do not hit. Actually,
Okay.
as you go and take a swipe at him, and you thrust forward, you're fairly sure that you're going to hit some piece of something critical inside of it. But as you start and lean forward into the strike, it turns just enough to hit the bronze plate, and you see sparks of blue shoot up it as it ricochets off.
Shing. All right. Then use cunning action to disengage. Wow.
Okay. Huge stiff. Estbern.
Alrighty. Estbern's gonna run up here on the platform, scrabbling up a little bit ungainly. Perhaps he's not the most. Well, he's kind of athletic. Anyway, and he's just trying to get a closer look at the thing, see if he can find out its weaknesses, see how far the joints can go, anything he can use to maybe help and direct his allies in the future.
Okay. I would definitely say that would be a good investigation check.
All right, don't fail me now, dice.
Come on, Estbern.
That was a 14, do you, Sarge?
Okay, it does me pretty well. You're actually pretty interested in the blue sparks because a steel rapier should not make blue sparks against a bronze plate. It's interesting because you're pretty sure that when you saw the sarcophagus bat Samael's sword away, you thought if you're struggling to remember, but you're pretty sure you saw green sparks that time.
And they were different arms?
Yep. Well, the rapier hit like one of the thigh plates. The hand batted away the sword.
Something.
But you
fishy.
didn't see any sparks when Estella's firebolt hit.
Something's fishy.
You don't say.
Womp womp.
All right.
Something's
I
fishy
guess
there,
that's my action.
That is your action.
So yeah.
Estella?
I was wondering if I could do like a bonus action to see whether or not this creature's intelligent.
What would you like to do?
I don't know.
to see if it's intelligent. You want to try to talk to
Yeah.
it?
Okay, yeah, sure.
But
I
it's a
will
free
go
action.
ahead-
You can say like a short sentence.
Okay. I will say, why are you attacking us? I mean, even though we technically attacked you first, but I'm not saying that part. It's just my mind's saying that.
Well, actually, she threatened us first.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she's the one who
She
started.
said, "I will be your undoing," and then proceeded to attack.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so then why are you threatening attacking us?
it matters not if you die now or die later, but you will be ended in her name.
Does that come like out of like a normal sounding voice, or is it like robotic?
Well, I mean, obviously she wouldn't know what robotic is, but it comes off as echoing, distant, as though somebody's speaking through a tin can. But again, the sonic ripple sends the dust flying once more, almost, again, in a direct circle as she speaks. As the
Does
skull...
the sound seem to originate from the thing?
From the thing, yes.
Okay.
Actually, Samael and Sparrow. Sparrow, you speak Abyssal, right?
I believe so.
And
Let me double
Samael,
check that.
you guys realize that there's a whisper as she speaks.
I speak infernal, not abyssal.
Infernal. My apologies. And that would also be
Sorry.
Samael as well, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So you guys would actually, you would hear what you pick up similar syntax. You think you recognize some words that are being whispered underneath her voice. You can tell that whatever she's speaking, she's not fluent in it. The common, she's not fluent in it. She's basically. It almost seems like
She
it's
has an
being
accent, maybe?
translated. A little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, is it like how I taught myself to speak infernal, so nothing is really right when it's spoken, or is it like just she's on like level 1 of common speech that she just learned it?
She's got a good grasp of it. It's just heavily accented.
I got you.
And you guys think you recognize the accent, but it's not really like anything that you know.
Okay, good stuff to know.
Mhm.
I'm gonna shoot it with a fireball.
Okay, by all means, go ahead.
Okay, good to know.
11?
11. Okay, so as you try to lash out at the same spot again, but it seems to recognize you as a legitimate threat, and kind of skitters out of the way just as your fireball tries to almost hits it, and it flies off into the back and sets fire to some of the rotten linens.
Okay. Can I run away now?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
1, 2,
intelligent.
3,
Run
4,
away.
5. Go that way.
Yes, that's intelligent. Let's set the entire place on fire.
Let's set the entire place on. Burn it down. Burn it down.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time that I've come up with that plan.
That sounds like a plan you'd come up with.
All right, so the sarcophagus turns to backhand you, Samael.
Okay.
What is your AC?
Hold on, let me double check. I think it's 18.
Okay. So how would you like to dodge it?
I'm just gonna block it. How strong is the thing? Can I block it with my shield? Just
Yeah, you'd
raise
be
my
able to
shield
block
and
it with your shield, yeah.
Alright, well, yeah, just gonna do that.
You are heavily staggered when you do it. Like, not enough for a stun condition or anything like that, but it hits with a wallop. You're not
But it's pretty
expecting how
strong,
hard.
yeah.
And then it pulls back in Estbern.
Yes,
Its
sir.
wrist unsnaps again. And does 14 beat your AC?
Don't be a dick. Hold on, I'll find out. As my AC is a gentleman's 12.
A gentleman's 12. So, yep.
A
So you would take,
gentleman.
as you're trying to investigate and watch its articulation as it turns around to smack at Samael, you don't recognize that the wrist mount has opened up and pointed towards you, and it manages to catch you in your shoulder, your real shoulder, not your fake one.
Yep, it hurts.
It hurts lots.
Ow.
Samael,
First time you ever been shot, Estbern?
I think
Maybe.
so.
Okay, let's see. Well, I'm gonna take another swing at it. I do best.
All right.
Let's see. Come on, actually hit. 17?
Okay. Yep. So, where are you aiming for? How would you like to hit it?
I'm gonna hit the glass as hard as I can.
Good hit. Okay. So go ahead and describe it.
Alright, do I actually cut through the glass or no?
You do not. You do heavily crack it.
Okay. So I just, as it raises its arm to shoot at Estbern, I swing my sword underneath the arm and hit it on the glass as hard as I can, and it leaves, a large fractured glass. Well, a large fracture occurs in the glass from where the impact of the blade.
Okay. So as it does so, there is a large spark of, I believe, there's a large amount of green sparks that fly off from where you've impacted.
Okay. It was blue from the bronze and green from this.
Just as far as you can tell.
Okay.
All right. All right. Helga is going to charge up and do a help action for the next person that attacks. She starts whirling her halberd around in front of the thing, distracting it as it tries to guess her next hit. You recognize that she's just fainting and drawing its attention, but it is going to give somebody advantage on the next attack. I believe that's what help does. Let me double check.
Yes, it does.
Excellent. Okay. Sparrow, go ahead.
Me. I get to do stuff. Okay. Oh wait, that's where the fire thingy is. Shwee boop. Swing with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Do I get advantage, or is it only Helga?
No, Helga
next
gives
person
advantage to the next attack.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's the 1, and there's the 2. Shit.
Yep.
Can't hit for shit tonight. Jesus Christ.
So you're trying to wedge your blade inside of the notch that Samael made with his blade in the glass. See if you can try and press in and break something critical. You do notice that the few times that it kind of scrapes off the side, there's more blue sparks, but this time it's off the glass.
And then disengage action.
Okay. Estbern? You've
Okay.
just been shot, my friend.
Gotcha. Yeah, Estbern's like a little bit in shock. This is the first time. Like he's dealt with explosions and stuff before, but not like getting straight up capped. So is in his like addled mind has he made any connections with the blue and green sparks?
Would you like to make me a perception check?
Will that take my action?
I will allow you to do it for free because you've been
Okay.
paying attention.
10.
You
Go
keep
ahead.
seeing flashes of light near the head, but you're not catching it in time to know what's going on.
Alright, so he still has no idea what's going on.
You know that there's something with how the sarcophagus is responding to the hits. You're not able to piece it together yet.
Alright, then he's just gonna like shrug his working shoulder and do his best to direct Samael on where to hit it, saying, No, you gotta, you see, there's the pattern. Its arms are swinging in like it's a pattern, Samael. Come on, you can do this. I believe in you.
All right.
And he's try to hit it again or something. So
Hit
I'd like to take the aid action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stella.
Alright, I'm gonna do this because it kind of works. I'm gonna shoot again.
All right.
Yeah,
Pew pew pew.
I know. Boop.
Fire in my fireball.
Okay, so the attack does not hit.
Nope, and then I'm gonna hide over there.
Okay, so it splashes up against the legs. You think you're got a clear shot, and then Samael actually kind of ducks into the way as he's trying to avoid the swinging hands.
What?
Well, I mean, you're blocking it, but at the same point, it is a melee fight. So, she points downward just in time and manages to splash the firebolt next to its legs.
Oh, thank God. I thought she was going to hit me.
Nope, you're good. Would you like to take a check, Estella?
A check of what?
A check. You've been kind of hanging back and taking a look at how this thing reacts. Would you like to take a perception check?
I would love to take a perception check.
Go ahead.
I don't notice anything.
You do notice that while it's kind of meandering around and flinging itself back and forth, you're picking up on the same things that Estbern is. There's flashes of light. You can't tell exactly from where, but they seem to be lining up with the hits themselves, like when they do actually hit. You're not really able to pinpoint exactly where it's coming from, but you know that this thing is reacting to the hits somehow.
Okay.
So with that, the sarcophagus is actually going to try to backhand Samael again, as it rears back and turns its claws towards you.
Come on, low roll.
Yep, 7. Does nothing. How would you like to dodge?
It's trying to backhand me?
Yep.
I'm just going to duck under the backhand.
Okay.
Don't want to get hit in the shield that hard again.
So you just let it carry over, and as it continues spinning for some reason, though, just continuing with the follow-through, and you realize with horror why, as the second set of hands appears in front of Hilga to hit her. She, however, manages with her halberd to block the incoming attack. You hear
Hilga.
You hear a very loud ringing of metal on metal and a slight screech of impact as she manages to toss it off.
Gonna get a red shirt through this together.
Samael, it's your turn.
Gonna try it again. I get advantage this time, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, because
Okay.
Estbern gave it to you.
Let's see. Advantage. Yeah,
Nice.
maybe?
Okay. So as you, I assume that you're aiming back for the
I'm going
glass
for the
again?
glass again, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and describe it. You chip a little bit more off to the fact that there's actually now a small hole.
Okay, so I as it's swinging at Hilga, instead of slashing at it, I sort of stab at it with the sword as hard as I can. And I notice that it makes a small hole from the fracture, and a little chunk of glass flies off
There
in
you go.
Some other direction.
Good job. Hilga nods appreciatively and once again continues to distract it, doing her best to avoid the swinging attacks. And even though she's bleeding profusely, she's doing a good job keeping up her front, defending herself.
Just one tough little red shirt.
Right? Sparrow?
Same thing I've been doing. Try to take over the world. No, kidding. In, attack, out.
All right.
14?
So you get dangerously close to the hole in order to try to get inside and mess it up. But just as it's about to connect, it tweaks just right to the side, and it ricochets off again, trailing green sparks.
Okay, disengage. Wait, green
I'm
sparks
sorry,
this
blue
time?
sparks. My apologies, blue
Oh,
sparks.
okay. Blue sparks.
Would you like to make me a perception check?
Sure. Maybe I'll actually roll something decent. Yeah, okay, sure.
So you notice that as you're kind of scraping alongside of the glass and the green sparks are lighting up, you take a brief glance up and realize that the crown of jewels that it is wearing on the very, very top, on the actual bronze plate of the sarcophagus itself, as you're dragging alongside of it, the emerald is lighting up almost with an internal flame. And as soon as the rapier I'm sorry, not the emerald, my apologies, the sapphire. The sapphire on it kind of ricochets off. Once the rapier is done dragging itself, the sapphire loses its shimmer.
As I disengage, I tell them in short clip tones, hey, I think the Crown of Jewels has something to do with this. The sapphire lit up when I missed.
Okay.